Hi, it's Kane Hodder, Jason from Friday the 13th. You're watching Slash and Cast. Keep watching, or I'll kill you and your whole family.
What's going on, horror fans? Welcome back to another episode of Slash and Cast. My name is Riley. That is Nick. Before we get things started, we have a couple announcements. First of all, we will have a few streams this week, of course, of Friday the 13th. But we're also going to stream a little bit of Call of Duty, ideally, on Twitch. So if you haven't followed us on Twitch already, please do. Twitch.tv/slashandcast. Also, Days of Dead. It's this week. All right? We're going to be there on Saturday. Don't know how long, okay? Some point we'll be there at the opening of it, and we'll be there as long as we possibly can. So definitely be there Saturday. It's a lot of fun, all right? Horror convention. A lot of cool guests. Kane Harder's going to be there. It's all you really need to know.
Right.
All right. Also, Sean Astin's going to be there. That one I'm really excited for.
Right.
Okay.
Got to get a new signature on this bad boy.
Yeah, Steve Dash. As many as we can get.
Right. Make sure you also join our Discord server, officially partnered. It's a great place to catch all of our content, including when we go live and where movie nights are hosted. Movie nights are exclusive to people in our Discord. Have drive-in type elements along with 3 or 4 movies, usually with a theme.
Yeah. We had a mess last week when it came to movie nights.
Yeah.
But shit should be fixed this week. Okay. Goodness, it was a mess last week. We put a lot more effort in those than people realize.
Yeah.
And it really pisses me off when they don't work. But it'll be up and going again this week, hopefully. All right, jumping into topics. Friday the 13th, the game, of course. We all been asking for it, and it finally happened. The level cap has been increased from 101 to 150, and it comes with new unlockable goodies. All right, including new Jason skins, which is unique. We'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
New kills, new counselor clothing, and then future additional content that hasn't been released yet.
Okay.
Of course, as Gun Media likes to do, more news soon, no release date, but hey, now we play the patient game,
Right.
awaiting. Of course, when it comes to stuff like skins, you imagine it might take a little bit longer to do, since
Exactly.
digital owners still haven't gotten Bloody Jason skins.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Is it that hard to put them in, though, for real? Are they just waiting to just drop a huge patch on us again?
Probably. They'll probably come out like the same time as like the virtual cabin and offline bots and stuff like that.
Probably,
On like that next patch, like it's like if you've already done it. You did the hard part.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand why it's so hard to turn around and give it to digital owners too.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever. That's a topic for a different day. Let's talk about these skins, okay? Now a lot of people are taking this like a really drastic approach, like they're gonna make Jason stupid and give him pink color skins and clown skins and stuff like that. That's not going to be the case. They're probably really, really simplistic. People have been talking like muddy Jasons because of the rain.
Right.
Could do that. That'd be cool. But my guess is that it's going to be different variants of Jasons that we saw in the films.
Mm-hmm.
So Jason always changes his look throughout every film. There's people big mask collectors. You had to buy like 5 from each fucking film, and it's horrible because you waste a lot of money. Okay, but you have like Part 3, the clean version of Part 3, before the mask got all scraped up like it is at the end of the film. Which that's the version we got in the game is the end of the film version. Then of course there's the axe cut version where he gets the axe from him, but I mean Part 3 ends with the axe in his head, so you really can't do that. But
Right.
you technically could. But of course we have the ending scene in Part 3 where he's crashing out the window and whatnot. So you could have that version. Then when his mask comes off, his face is just caked in blood. That would be cool. For Part 4, you could have one where his hand is like split down the middle. For Part 6, you'd have one without the bullet wound. Maybe some like the paintball gun splatters on his chest.
Yeah.
For Part 7, the one before he gets his mask cut up. It's pretty much in the game. It's every single Jason at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Part 8, toxic version. That would be cool. As Jason Goes to Hell, you'd have one where it flips the eye.
Yeah.
One of the big things that they flip the eye and fix the mistake made in that movie, they could flip it back.
It's just little things.
Yeah, little things.
And it's all free, so can't complain.
Just stuff you unlock. As for the kills, these are probably kills that every Jason can use. Like the ones you had to use to buy with CP.
Right.
It's probably those type of kills.
Right.
I can't imagine it being environmental kills.
I don't know how they would lock those to certain players.
Yeah, exactly. And same with I don't think it's gonna be weapon kills because it seems pretty.
Right.
It seems like we're gonna have to pay for the weapon kills.
Unless he pulls, a little dagger out of somewhere. All the Jasons would do that.
Oh yeah, well that's different. That should be a thing, by the way. That'd be cool. But like I'm saying, for like the exclusive kills, I doubt it'll be anything like that because you're probably have to pay the $3 for those
Right.
every single time, which is gonna suck. But hey, could be worse.
Yeah, and you don't need them. You don't need them.
Yeah, exactly. People always like try to say I'm like defending gun media and the microtransactions. No, microtransactions suck for any game. But the thing is, if I have to fucking pay for them, which every game does them now, it's annoying. If I have to do it, I don't want to be forced to pay for something that like I absolutely need in the game or like pay to win crap. I don't want anything like that. Stuff like costumes and stuff, like I don't need that. That doesn't change the gameplay for me.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And we're happy to support the game, keep the servers running without paid microtransactions. This indie title
Yeah.
would not have a long lifespan.
Yeah.
Probably would be dead already.
Yeah. I mean, people already argue it's dying. Do you want it to die harder? Like, come on now.
And how much free content have we gotten?
Yeah, true. Like, that's what I'm saying. I want everybody, if we're going to get, like, big kind, like, the maps and stuff, I want everybody to have those maps. Because I don't want them to be forced to pay for it, because then we're running out of people
Right.
that won't be on the maps. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's my support for those microtransactions.
Right, and all maps will be free.
Yeah, exactly. And then it looks like Jason's may continue to be free. Maybe continue to be unlockable.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my argument there. I'm not supporting microtransactions. I'm just supporting, if we're going to have them, that's how I want it to be. Okay? Right. Hope that makes sense. Now, for console clothing, these are just going to be the same old clothes, just a little bit different color variant, stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get, the theme, like a Halloween pack. I don't think we're going to get we're not getting Christmas. I wouldn't think so.
I know.
Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. Maybe that's just a straight up holiday pack where you get all your holidays in there. But again, I don't know if they would do that.
Yeah, right. I think they're actually like with the Outlash that kind of got after Halloween costumes in the spring break. I think they're kind of worried about making dumb clothing again. So.
Right, and because they would just be unlocked, it would make sense that they're just plain colors, plain designs, just like the first free pack that we got.
Yeah, back in the day, back in Retro Jason days,
back in June.
Yeah. Now, as for the other future additional content that we're gonna see, I don't really have many guesses for it. Of course, I use the machete and the axe in the little picture next to it. Maybe that's referring to more like unlockable weapons for each Jason. That's a bold prediction, but
yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have any guesses. I don't know what else you could really unlock.
Right.
There's not much else you can really do.
As far as the word it says unlockable. That's what's throwing us for a loop.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, and perhaps it's unlockable stuff for like a single player stuff, because at this time we don't know how leveling up's going to work in terms of playing offline bots or challenges or virtual cabin. I imagine doesn't add anything to leveling up, but just stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know if your online level will even transfer over, because
Right.
I mean, what if you don't have a PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live? You can still play the single player, but you just won't have online, so nothing would transfer anyway.
But will there be a leveling up system in single player? You never know.
Right, we don't know at this time.
Because actually that's a valid point. Because you have to unlock Jason as you go. Like,
Yes.
if you get level 31 and unlock Jason goes to hell, So in single player, if you haven't played online at all and you go play offline bots, do you have every Jason unlocked? Or
The only example I can give is Call of Duty. You're level 1, you go into a private match, everything's unlocked.
Yeah, so that's probably what's going to happen.
Right.
Now, people we get this question all the time is, do you have to get to 150 before you actually get any of the unlockables? What it seems like is that between level 101 and 150 is when you're going to be unlocking this stuff throughout there, like different levels for each things. It could be before 101. It's definitely not going to be you hit 150 then you get it all.
Right. No.
It's going to be spread out. The question is if there's going to be anything between, like 31 and 101. Because really the last thing to unlock other than clothing is Jason Goes to Hell. Mm-hmm. Well, now it's part 4. So now you're up to 44. But there's still a 50 level gap there of just clothes. You could sneak in a lot more. I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly. So they may add different stuff in between, the end of that leveling unlockables.
Yeah. That's what I would do. It depends how many skins they have and how much clothing they have, all that stuff, because it's got to be spread out. Also, another thing we get, people are asking, like, is the XP, all that time you've been at 101, has that XP been saving, and is it going to just suddenly jump in, you're going to skip like 30 levels? No way.
I wouldn't say so.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think there's any way for them to compile that. If so, I mean, hey, we'll be level 50 for sure. Fucking 600 hours on the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I would say don't get your hopes up for that.
Yeah,
Get back on the grind.
Yeah, get back. You should not want to. I mean, like, we have something to do again.
Exactly. It's the goal is there again.
Yeah, finally, pride and joy.
I can actually play the game and say, "Oh, I'm going to call the cops for the XP."
Yeah, I actually need to escape. Holy crap. Okay, well that's pretty much it. Let us know what you guys think about all the new unlockables, especially that future additional content. Because really, it's all up in the air right now. Now it's just a waiting game. God. Come faster, please.
Yes.
All right, let's move on to our next line of news. We're jumping back into Halloween 2018 and this discussion with Danielle Harris, okay? Now, articles keep being written about this because what happened, she shared a picture on her Facebook and her Twitter, and Twitter removed it, by the way. She didn't. Articles keep saying that,
backlash.
she posted this picture and she freaked out and deleted it. No, she didn't. Twitter removed it for some stupid reason, okay? But all it was a picture with... I'm zoning out her name right now. Scott Taylor, yeah, whatever. I was close enough. And then Tyler Main. And they're just flipping off the camera. What they were at a photo op session, and nobody showed up for their photo op. So they just screwed around and took a picture together. It was actually Tyler's idea. It wasn't a big deal, okay? But Danielle had the idea, just as a joke, to post the picture, and you just say, oh, this is what, like, for us not being casted in Halloween, this may be how we feel. It was a joke. And it got so much backlash that she had an actual live stream on her Facebook, which I watched, okay. First of all, she had an issue with the convention as well, not getting her stuff booked and not. But then there was the picture, and she was like, I didn't really expect anybody to react the way they did. It was a joke. Yes, I am bummed out. She is bummed out. Of course she is. Like, she was there. This is her. She took over the franchise, when Jamie Lee Curtis was gone, she took it over. And she wasn't really there for the good films, so she took the shitty part of the franchise. So that's a pretty tough part to just jump into, and then get replaced in 6, and now not getting a chance in this one.
Right.
Of course, we want to see her, and it sucks, but she understands. She understands. It was a joke.
You people look too deep.
Yeah, it was simply a joke. And then these articles out there just keep saying that, oh, she's bashing all the production companies that she's not getting cast. She has a feud with Jamie Lee Curtis. She's never even met Jamie Lee Curtis. She has zero opinion about that. It's just stupid. It's all it is. Like, don't take this little thing and turn it into some big event.
Let people have fun.
Yeah, it was a joke. Okay, of course she's bummed out, but she'll move on. She'll do fine.
We're bummed out.
I'm bummed out. But, I mean, Judy Guerrero's all right. Of course, it would have been weird anyway to take Danielle in, because then this whole issue, this is probably the main reason they did to recast her. This whole thing where we're ignoring every single Halloween except for the first one.
Right.
You add her back, and then what's going to happen is like, oh, so Halloween 4 and 5 did happen. And she does have that daughter this whole time, and now that...
Yeah, no matter what anybody says, people are going to think that.
Yeah, it's just going to cause a whole bunch of issues.
Yeah.
So I understand it. Yes, it does suck. Okay? That's all I say. Let's move on to another shitty line of news, all right? Universal Dark Universe, it's been a mess. Okay, we talked about it back in October that Universal pulled the plug on pre-production for Bride of Frankenstein. Okay, it was just completely thrown out the window, all right? Now there are reports that Alex Kurtzman and Chris Morgan have officially just stepped away. After the failure that is The Mummy, they're like, nope, bye. You seriously can't
blame them.
Dude, you really can't. And now, like, this is not completely DOA, all right? But Universal's Dark Universe is exploring other options for continuation. Of course they are, okay? I don't know why, but of course they are.
They went many.
Yeah. Now, these options include allowing filmmakers, such as producer Jason Blum, to make standalone films not connected to the larger universe of monsters.
All right, so Universal President of Production Pete Kramer has this to say, quote, "We've learned many lessons throughout the creative process on the Dark Universe so far, and we are viewing these titles as filmmaker-driven vehicles, each with their own distinct vision. We are not rushing to meet a release date, and will move forward with these films when they feel they are best versions of themselves."
See, this shit pissed me off because they try to make it sound like we want to make sure that these classic monsters are saved by good filmmakers, and we don't want them to be ruined. You know what stops them from being ruined? You don't make them, because you just can't recreate what is the original 1930s and 40s Universal monsters. It's not possible. Like, quit trying. You can get lucky and have a decent film, like Guillermo del Toro's The Shape of Water, which opens on December 1st of 2017, by the way. That's directly inspired by the creature from the Black Lagoon, and right now it's up. There, people, it's gonna be an Oscar contender.
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's what they say. All right. Based on the trailer that I saw, I don't see that, but it's possible. It's the thing, but like, why? They keep trying to. Once you throw something that old and modernize it in this generation, the vibe that is the Universal Monsters is destroyed.
Right, and you're appealing to that new generation that doesn't appreciate or even know about, what the originals are.
Yeah, so really, the people that will like it are the people that don't know what Universal Monsters is. And the people that will hate it, which is a much higher demand, like it's a much higher amount than compared to the people that liked it, have seen the Universal Monsters. So if you know that's there, why even do it, man?
Money. That's it.
If you want to make money off making horror films for this generation, just keep making the jump scare shit that we keep seeing. Now, I'm not promoting that. No, like, fuck those films, okay? Those are stupid. Like, I hate jump scare films like the first Annabelle. Like, my goodness.
Yeah.
Like, those films like that are stupid. But, like, I just don't get why they keep seeking to destroy classic films because they want to make a quick buck.
Yeah.
Like, The Mummy was awful. Like, it really was. It was really bad. Mm-hmm. And then you look back at, like, Dracula, like the 3 different Draculas we got in a 10-year period because they keep saying, like, oh, we're going to start here and start here and start here. I was really curious where they were going to take Bride of Frankenstein because I love Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
But I'm also kind of glad they're not going to fuck it up either. Mm-hmm. Hopefully. Of course, they still have this idea of independent, like, directors taking advantage, making single... We'll do one. Just kidding. I actually don't. I'm smart to say that, no, we'll screw it up.
No, you, like you said, you just can't capture the essence of what those films are.
Uh-huh.
You just can't anymore.
Yeah, don't.
They're masterpieces, is what they are.
Just give us a new fancy Blu-ray collection of the Universal Monsters.
Oh, please. Just
like,
$500 box set. All of them.
It's a lot.
Yes.
There's a lot of films stuck in there. We have like the 12 like main one. They have Blu-ray sets of like the main 12.
Right.
I'd like to all of them.
Yes.
That'd be cool. So focus your money towards that. Mm-hmm. All right. Quit making me watch these shitty fucking new generation versions of these.
Yeah, and that complete box set, that'll sell for sure.
Yeah, it will.
There are so many. I mean, just fans of good films.
Yeah, exactly. God. Quit making.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Get some help.
Okay, let's move on to our next line of news, which also sucks. Well, it depends on your opinion, of course. All right, let's talk about Chucky. Now, by now, most Chucky fans have seen the newest installment into the franchise titled Cult of Chucky. Spoiler alert incoming. All right. I'm giving you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. In the film, we see many returning characters from the past sharing the screen with the one and only Chucky, all right? One character that did not appear is, the seed of Chucky, Glen/Glenda. Many fans wonder if we will ever see this character again in future films.
Now, writer and director Tom Mancini was recently asked if we will ever see Glen/Glenda again, and he replied, quote, "All I can say is stay tuned."
Okay, so as you can see, I don't really think this is a good idea. Seed of Chucky was horrendous. Now, when I actually watched Cult of Chucky, once again, spoilers coming in here, I thought at the end, because I guess it's a Tiffany doll, it must be, but there's a line that talks about kids suck. Chucky says. And then you see Tiffany in the back laughing. I thought that was Glenda, just in like full Tiffany like makeup.
It's possible that Glenda was in Cult of Chucky and then last minute scrapped it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the only thing remember see that still picture that we got of Tiffany in the back of the car?
Yes.
That's what that's from, is that scene. So in terms of that, like I guess, of course, it's Tiffany, but it just seemed, the line literally right before it referred to children. Like,
that'd be the perfect time.
Yeah, why wouldn't
take a dig
you?
at yourself?
If you're going to bring the fucking bitch back, why would you not do it
exactly
then? Okay, but my whole point is, like, Seed of Chucky is by far the worst in the franchise.
Yeah.
I think we can all mutually agree on that.
Yeah.
And if you don't, I don't want to know what else you like in film. So, I just don't see why, man. We got past it. Curse of Chucky and Cult of Chucky were decent. All right? You didn't think you could recover from seated Chucky, and you did. You did it.
Yeah.
Don't take 2 steps back, man.
Exactly.
Okay, now of course this is by no means confirming the fact that we'll see Glen or Glenda in the future, but it does show that he's thinking about it. That Don Mancini is thinking about it, and it's on his mind.
Once again, stop it. Get some help.
I just
There's no why. Why force it? We didn't like it before.
So if you've seen Colt, the Colt is them making several dolls, right? So there's multiple Chuckies and there's multiple Tiffany's. At least from what we didn't really see Tiffany, but we saw a Tiffany while Jennifer Tilly was right there. So you imagine there's a lot of Tiffany's too. I swear to God, if one of the future films has a shit ton of Glens,
I'm turning it off.
I'm turning it off. The second I see more than one Glen on the screen at a time, I'm done. If I'm in a theater, I'm walking out.
They all just talk at the same time. Oh my! It's getting me. I'm a little upset. I'm not gonna lie. That's making me upset. Why? You forced it to us before. We didn't like it. Who honestly liked it?
Yeah, no. Then you're reading these articles that are covering this, and they're like, "Oh, right, Glen's coming back." What the?
No.
What do you mean? Yeah. No, don't do that. We just got past it. We were just finally starting to forget about the disaster that is seated Chucky.
Right. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, that's Glen might be coming back. Let us know what you think. Are you a Glen/Glenda fan? I'm not gonna judge you. Okay, it's your opinion. I may disagree with it.
I will disagree.
I will forcibly disagree with that. No, that's opinion, whatever. But I just don't. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know where they take it either.
Exactly. He didn't have a place in Curse or Cult. Why would he have a place? Why give him a place?
Man, it begs
he doesn't earn. He doesn't deserve.
It begs the question: what's he been doing the last couple movies?
Exactly.
What's going on here, Glen? Where you been?
I don't know.
Whatever. Not the point. All right, that is gonna wrap up Slash and Cast today. Please let us know what you think about our topics in the comments below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Editor, roll that outro. Hey, you! Thanks for watching this episode of Slash and Cast. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and click that box right down there to check out last week's episode.
Also, if you want to check out the film the fans are calling the best fan film of all time, make sure you click that box right down there to check out our Friday the 13th fan film.
While you're at it, click that circle right there to subscribe to our channel. Never miss a video again.
As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.